We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. All right.
Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. He'll get that one to Taylor complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Here we go, son. All right.
Here's Fields.
Rolling to his left. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go, son.
Now it's Fields.
Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Here we go. Good. Tonight.
Fields.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Hey, look at the defense for these Texans.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line.
Yep. 11. Here we go. Hey, 10.
Here's Fields.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
South. Hey, uno. Look to hot.
Throwing now is Stroud. Flush to his right. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
This 2nd and 4.
All right.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. Broken tackle. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
Hey, uno more.
Now Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And Stroud now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Stroud. And he is caught. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All right.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kyle Pitts hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And that's going to be incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Alpha. Here we go.
Fields now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Here we go,
now Fields.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On 4th down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain. So when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his...
Here we go.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. Timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, uno more. Ow, Patrick.
Stroud to throw it. That completes it again to Metcalf.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
DK Metcalf.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Hey, Jared.
A shotgun snap. Fields steps away. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets get a bit closer. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
Fields hit, and the ball is loose. And the Texans scoop it, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Stroud. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Play action. Here's Stroud. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
You got a mini base, right?
Back to throw. Fields. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Danielle Hunter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Fields. It's caught. Cooper. So the completion good for 7 there. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
All right.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699.
Right.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds. ground, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. And CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
551. 551. Here we go. Right.
From the gun, here's Fields. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Christian Harris, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Out of the gun, Fields. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson from 21 yards away. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Stroud looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jet. Does the big boy have the juice? Down to the 10. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. Now Carlson for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. His throw, a good one, and it's caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
22 yards there, a first down.
You got a mini base. Why not? Here we go, son.
Here's Fields.
And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Amari Cooper, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And we are all tied at 28. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Stroud off the play fake.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Throwing now is Stroud.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Now Stroud.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Why, Tony? Nike taxi.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Here we go.
Stroud keeps it.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon.
On the quick, right?
They get it to him running left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line.
Here we go,
From his own end zone, Fields. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Chip slant. Here we go.
Fields now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Easy. Here we go.
Here's Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Hall on a give up the middle. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Out to his left. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Go.
Here's Fields on the sneak. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Man.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
pushing his way through.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here.
Flush to his right. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Hey, uno more.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That one complete. It's Tank Dell.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Why Tony?
Here's Stroud. This goes out wide from Mixon.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Hey, south. Hey, uno. Look at high. Hey.
Throwing again is Stroud.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. Stroud. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Here we go.
Now Fields.
He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield.